I know a good tea when I see one. I just recently put together this bitter-sweet tea. I think I might have put too much sweetness in it, but it's still pretty good, at least as far as my palate works. I have my blessed thistle. I put some peppermint in it. I also have some stevia. It all really comes together well in this tea, and it really feeds different parts of my body in beneficial ways. For example, the bitter from the thistle, the blessed thistle, I'm feeding my liver. I got that nice bitter, strong bitter. I can drink bitter by itself, but I do have my limits on what I can handle. And I've been drinking it every day now for the past 3 days, really enjoying it. It really complements everything I eat with the grains and the chicken I ate yesterday. I ate a whole chicken and then had my bitter tea, and I didn't feel like tired after eating that chicken. My liver also it didn't feel like I was struggling or hurting. Everything felt like it was working properly. And it's said that when you overeat, you will strain your liver. And I built my liver up by consuming a bitter after consuming that chicken. Today, I want a little bitter, but I figure out experiments. I never tried the stevia with it and the peppermint. Last time I had peppermint and blessed thistle, my stomach felt like I was turning over. Why am I having more? Because I just love that bitter taste. It's like I can't drink it in big gulps. I could certainly sip it and really enjoy it. It's kind of like along the lines of consuming green tea with that nice bitter taste, but I don't like that caffeine the green tea has. This is just straight up bitter, and it's really wonderful by itself while sipping it, because I notice I drink more. Alright, plain water is just not as compulsive. It's not as just desirable as it with mixed with bitter. I really enjoy the bitter. It makes water taste good. On top of just having copper and magnets, the bitter too. It really adds a nice complement. And then adding the stevia, it takes away some of the bitter, but I didn't want to put too much stevia. I think I put too much in this. It's maybe a little too sweet, but I can still taste the bitter, and they work well together. I highly recommend having a bitter and sweet type of food. Yeah, I guess you could find that with chocolate. Chocolate, it's a bitter, and then you add the sweetness. But I was consuming too much of that and started developing, I think, heart problems or something weird. At least it was occurring in the winter time. And that's where I made a video about pericarditis. And I stopped consuming chocolate after that. The chocolate seems too overprocessed to me anyway. Of all the things that are processed, the chocolate really, when I consume mostly the powder. They defat it. When I ate it with the fat, it felt like it was putting more pressure on my circulatory system anyway, 'cause just the fat slows things down regardless if it's chocolate or animal fat. I have to cut back on the fat consumption, and I really need to eat more greens anyway. Chocolate just doesn't feed you positively, in my opinion. It's just green is what you need, and you really find it with this blessed thistle. So this is a tasty mix. I highly recommend trying it.